Stop, right now, just for a second. Think back to the last time you were in a conversation, and a space of silence opened up. What happened? Did the other person rush to fill it? Did they start fidgeting, looking away, maybe even ask if you were okay? And in that moment, did a familiar thought creep in? Am I being weird? Am I making this awkward? For years, you may have been told that your quiet nature is a problem, something to be fixed. That you need to be more outgoing, more talkative, to put yourself out there. But what if that silence isn't a weakness? What if it's a source of untapped power? Here's the psychological truth. Most people are deeply uncomfortable with silence because it forces them to turn inward. Conversation is a distraction. It's a constant stream of external data that keeps our brains occupied. When that stream stops, the mind is left alone with itself. The brain's default mode network kicks in, and suddenly they are face to face with their own insecurities, their own anxieties, their own mental noise. Your silence is a mirror, and what they see in it often has nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of their own inner state. When you are calm and centered in your silence, you possess something rare: self-possession. You aren't desperately seeking external validation by filling every empty space with noise. You are grounded. Your regulated nervous system becomes a stark contrast to the dysregulated, anxious energy of someone who can't bear a moment of quiet. That contrast is what they feel. They call it awkwardness, but it's actually the recognition of a different, more powerful frequency. So, how do you consciously use this? Let's start with a few micro actions. First, practice the observational pause. The next time you feel the pressure to speak, don't. Instead, consciously decide to just observe. Notice the other person's body language. Notice the sounds in the room. Notice the feeling of your own breath. You are not being passive. You are gathering information. You are fully present. Second, use the gentle anchor. Your silence doesn't have to be cold. While you're quiet, offer a small, reassuring, non-verbal cue. A slow, deliberate nod, a soft, steady gaze, a slight smile that says, "I'm with you." This communicates engagement without needing words. It's a silent way of saying, "Take your time, I'm listening." Third, master the minimal response. You don't need a monologue to be part of a conversation. When the other person finishes speaking, instead of launching into your own story, try a simple one-word prompt. Interesting. Elaborate. This validates them, invites them to go deeper, and keeps the focus off you, all while maintaining your calm, centered presence. But here is the most important shift you can make. The goal is not to use your silence as a weapon to make others uncomfortable. The true power is to become so profoundly comfortable in your own silence that it becomes a gift to others. When you are not anxious about the quiet, you create a space of safety. Your calm becomes contagious. You give the other person permission to slow down, to breathe, to think before they speak. You transform a potentially awkward silence into a shared moment of peace and genuine connection. Your power isn't in their discomfort. It's in your ability to bring comfort to the quiet. So the next time you find yourself in that silent space, don't rush to fill it. Don't label yourself awkward. Simply be there, breathe. Your silence is not an absence of words. It is the presence of a calm, centered, and powerful mind. And in a world that never stops talking, that is one of the rarest and most valuable things you can offer.